Hey guys, it's Seriously Sharika, and today we're going to be making some chicken Alfredo. This is going to be a series of where I take meals that you can achieve for $10 or less. So today's ingredients, we've got some Hy-Vee bow tie farfalle. I don't know how to pronounce that. Got two of those. Those were on sale for $1 a piece. I got two of these ragu Alfredo sauces. I got one with imitation bacon and one for cheese. These were $1 a piece. I got one thing of frozen broccoli, and that was $1. And then I got this pack of chicken breasts, and it's $4.97. So that's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now, optional stuff, I already had a thing of cream of chicken and some Parmesan cheese shake for it. These are optional. Also, I'm sure you could catch these on sale for like 79 cents, and you could find a cheaper pack of chicken for like $3.50, or you could omit the broccoli. So this is a $10 meal with optional items. The next thing you're gonna need is a pan to boil the noodles, a pot to boil the noodles, and a pan to cook the chicken. So let's go ahead and clean our chicken, and I'll be right back. Now, something I did not say, but that should be common sense, is that first I wash my hands. Next, I rinsed off the chicken and brought it over here. Next, I re-washed my hands, got the pot, put some water in it to boil, and now I'm going to chop up this chicken into little chunks. One more thing, I'm going to put a little salt in the water, because I don't know if the old wives' tale is true, but supposedly that helps the water boil faster. So let me grab a knife really quick. And I dropped some crap, but I'll deal with that later. Let me move this camera over. Boom. I love my new tripod. I just got to learn how to use it. All right. Got my chicken breast. You can also use chicken tenderloin, chicken thighs, just some form of chicken with no bones, boneless chicken. And then chop it, into little chunks, just so that you can, really just so you can make it stretch. You could make this Alfredo without any meat and put the meat on the side, but I prefer to put the meat in it. So I'm chopping it up. Got a pretty dull knife, and a lot of people may be wondering why I have subpar cooking utensils. It's because I have children that are going to be leaving, and I am not going to break out the good stuff until they are gone. And I know some people may not agree with that ideology, but a little tired of stuff going missing, a little tired of stuff breaking. Got new pots set, new plates set, new glasses, and I also have new stuff for when they move out too, for their apartment. So it's not just me. Everybody will have new. When my older son moved out, I gave him a new pot set, as well as a new dish set. Right now I have that. I'm gonna go take this and put it in the sink. Right, we're gonna take a little bit of this, just a little. Then we're gonna take a little bit of Italian seasoning and a little bit of oregano, if I can find it real quick. That's the problem with having a spice cabinet. Sometimes it's hard to find stuff, but it is what it is. I know I have it over here as well on this turny thing. Is this it? That's Italian parsley. There it is, oregano. Boom. All right, let's go ahead and season this up pretty good. And then I got a wood, whatever this thing is called, spoon thing, to help move stuff around and whatnot, cook with it. I remember there's a YouTuber that I watch, and she was like, if you're not sneezing when you're seasoning, is it even seasoned? And I don't know, maybe it's just me, but that just seemed like a bit much. But I do find that when I season stuff and I get the urge to sneeze, the food do taste better. So do with that what you will. I seasoned that, mixing it up. No, the heat is not on yet. I'm just mixing it up. And I think it could use a little bit more. Ain't enough color on there. Ain't enough color on there. I like to see my food is seasoned. I like to see that it's seasoned. That ought to do it. Close that up. Well, actually, let me put no, I won't put the seasonings away because I am going to still season the Alfredo sauce. All right, that's mixed up pretty darn good. Let me go ahead, spread this out some so it can cook even, and then turn this pot on. Stove is kind of old, so sometimes I turn it up higher than it needs to be because sometimes it works when it want to work. But put a little bit of this vegetable oil spray on there. It don't sound like any is in there. Go ahead and throw that away. Do I have any more? No, I don't. That's okay. It's a non-stick pot. Might get a little bit of butter, but other than that, should be cool. So I'm gonna cook this meat, and I'll be right back. I'm gonna put you on time lapse while I do. I don't know what happened. Right here, the sound got all muffled, but right here I'm saying that the chicken is just about just about cooked, and I'm going to set it to the side. I was saying that the water is boiling, so I'll be adding the noodles soon. And then I also think I say that I'm going to chop up the chicken at some point. Is that right here? No, I think I'm still talking about how I like how the chicken cooked. And right about here is where I'm going to say that I'm going to chop up the chicken, because I'm going to like stab at the chicken to say, yeah, this is what I'm going to do to chop it up. I'm going to go bop, bop, bop. There it is. It's hard doing voiceovers from memory. So now in this next clip, I've shredded it some. I'm showing you I'm shredding it just a little bit more because I would like for it to be throughout the food. And I'm showing you that it's completely done. And I am going to pull it off the fire, and I'm going to put the noodles into the pot. Okay, so for some reason I still got the chicken on here, even though it needed to be off. I know at some point I'll go ahead and take it off. But right here, I'm pouring about a half a box of that same type of noodle I already had. So if you want to add that to our total amount for this $10 thing and take the half of $1 and add 50 cents, we still should be under our amount if you are not including the optional options. If you are including the optional options, we are still at under $20. So this is still like a very good deal to feed your family. And this fed a family of 5, I believe. So yeah. Okay, so here is where I finally take the chicken off. And this is why another reason why I say doing voiceovers is hard, because you don't remember why you did what you did at the time. Like, that chicken is done. Why is it not off the eye? Girl, what you doing? What is you doing? I don't know. So not only do I remove it from the eye, I go ahead and I move the pot over from the smaller eye to the big eye so that it'll boil better and cook better. And I'm closer to the sink for when I would like to drain the noodles. I don't know what I'm saying right here, but there's the chicken being removed and put to the back, and me moving the pot over. And go ahead, don't forget to turn that eye off, girl. There you go. Turn it off. There we go. And then I go ahead and cook the noodles and come back. All right, so here, like I said earlier, is where I am going to take and get my pot holder so I don't want to burn my hands. I'm going to take the pot and pour it over another pot so I don't waste that water, because you don't want to have to sit there another 5 minutes to let it boil again. Now, some of y'all might be cool with that. I'm not. I don't want to waste it. If I don't have to waste the water, I don't want to waste the water. So I'm setting the pot to the side, setting that over. I think I set that over the chicken. Do I set it over the chicken? Yes, I do. And then I pour that water right on back in that pot. Sharika, why do you pour it back in that pot? Well, so I don't waste the water. And then I go to my sink, and then I grab a little bit more water and add it to the other water, so I'm not wasting water. And then depending on the dish, I will use that starch water to cook with as well, so that it will not waste nothing. Like, actually, I think I use a little bit of it. Do I use a little bit of it in this one? I'm not sure. I guess we're going to have to figure that out together, if I do or if I don't, because I don't remember. My mind be, doing what it do. All right, so I put the noodles in a crock pot. That is not a crock pot. In a wok. And then I add the chicken, and then I mix that up. All the noodles that I have already cooked, and then I'm getting ready to add some more noodles to it. I chose the wok because it was big enough to mix everything in there, and I didn't want to use a roasting pan or anything like that. So I put everything in there, and I'm putting everything in the sink as I go. CYG. Clean as you go. Mix that all up. Blah, 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 blah. Then I go ahead and, girl, you still mixing? At this point, I can't remember if I had already put the broccoli in the microwave, since it was like the steamed broccoli. But if I hadn't, I will be soon. Mix that chicken up, mix that chicken up, mix that chicken up. And now I put the noodles in there. And after I put the noodles in there, I'm going to drain them again. I think that's my last batch of noodles, so I don't have to save the water again. And now I'm going to put that in there. Boop, 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 boop. Yeah, drain as much water off as possible. Yeah, I already put the broccoli in, as you can see. So I had already put that in there in the microwave. So, yes, put that in there. We're going to keep that water for a second. Why am I keeping the water? I think I use that when I pour the, when you pour sauce in something and you add a little bit of water to the bottle so you don't have to lose sauce. Yeah, that's what I think that was about. That's what I think that was about. So now, turning off the pot. And I'm going to go ahead and pour the sauces in there. First one, I don't remember what. Child, you saw the beginning of the video. I don't remember what the names of these things are. But, oh, that's what I used it for. I poured the cream of chicken into the starch water. I knew I used it. Just because my memory is bad don't mean I don't know what I'm talking about. But I knew I used it. So anyway, I mixed that up, and then I poured it in my pot. Actually, I think I mixed it up and poured it in a pot. So here is me pouring in the other sauce. And then I got another one. And then I go to the sink. And, no, I don't. I don't go to the sink. I just use the stuff that's in the pot. I go and get a spoon or whatever it's called, and put it in the jar, shake it up and pour it in there. Yep, that's what I did. That's what I did. I feel like it's so funny. I'm watching my own video, but it literally feels like everybody's so creative, lady. Now, not too much on me because the stuff was good. So, yeah. The stuff got ate and it was good. The kids liked it. They ate most of it the first day. Anyhow. Now, here, I don't know what I'm doing right here. Oh, that's my child. Why she come over there acting silly?
Together.
I don't know.
I'm going to add a little bit of seasonings to
Mom,
it.
I just got one question. Why is there peanut butter over there?
I didn't put that peanut butter there. I don't know why it's there.
I put it right here because it was on the stove.
You gonna put peanut butter in here?
No.
I put it right there.
Ingredient, Mom?
I put it right there.
Can y'all be quiet? So now I mix this in here and then I'm going to pour it on top of that. The broccoli, the chicken, and the noodles. The noodles! Get away from me.
Hey, Mom, can I get some?
Your hands are not clean. Get away from my food.
My hands are.
Your food? I thought it was our food.
It is.
That mean I can have it.
Not all of it.
That mean I don't need to wash my hands.
Son?
That's insane. That's crazy.
Mad!
So all
Please
you
put that in
people
the sink.
out in YouTube land,
I didn't want you to put it in the sink yet because I might put some water in that and add some more.
make sure you wash your hands.
Man.
Don't be a
Why is there
dodo
so
bird.
much dishes already?
I will wash them, Alicia.
You should go
Okay.
ahead and do them dang on dishes, man.
I just did. I
Do
just
them
spent a
dang
whole
on dishes,
like
man. You don't do them
while.
dang
All
on
right.
dishes.
That is cheap chicken Alfredo with broccoli. And I'm going to let, which one of you niggas want to be my taste tester?
Me, I'm clearly the superior tester.
Jeremiah, get you a spoon too, or a fork. Move! Okay. Here.
I was feeling.
Please stop making faces and eat it.
I'm trying to find where my face is.
Step away from my food. You better not put that fork back in my food. Jeremiah, come get a fork. Why would you throw that away? Because you could have had a bowl.
I gotta leave.
Oh. Alicia, no more.
I just need Mama right.
Don't open no more. Move.
All right. Let me get a better angle because that angle trash. Oh, yeah. Now you can see the prize. Why is this so loose, my thing?
I don't know. Janice, get out of it.
There it is. Oh, yeah. It's still loose, but we just gonna make do. All right.
Get out of it, Alicia. I guess that means it's good.
Lisa just hungry. I'm trying to get a piece of everything.
Okay. Wait, you're saying it in the camera.
Hold up.
What are you doing?
Trying to get a piece of everything.
Oh.
Trying to find the chicken.
The chicken is shredded. So
How
it's
did I
gonna
get
be
a piece
hard.
of everything in every bite that I've taken, and you over here trying to
You got it.
selectively?
All right, so here we go. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Oh, you see the steam coming off? Oh, yeah. This
Come
right here.
on, eat it.
This might be delectable.
Come on, in the moves, I can finish stirring it.
Wait, ASMR.
Why are y'all like this? Move away from my pot.
Second piece.
Y'all are making me irritated.
Now,
What was that? All right, so she threw the phone back.
okay. So, it tastes.
Like food.
So, I'm not a fan of broccoli. I don't really like broccoli.
Low
Okay.
key, it tastes.
It is loose, bro.
Hey.
Ridiculous. Okay. You know what?
What are you doing?
Okay.
Loose.
It wasn't loose when I was using it.
Okay.
Take it off the tripod. Why are you carrying the tripod everywhere?
Because I tried to take it off. So, what I do need to... What if it's been paused this entire time and we just did not know that would have been...
Don't be mad. Come on now.
It has 30... It has 42 seconds. Anyway, so it tastes like that brand. It tastes like the expensive brands of like the frozen noodles.
Wait a minute. You trying to say my food tastes like frozen food? Get away from me. It's over.
The sauce tastes like the frozen. I like the frozen brands of the stuff. I'm almost dying. I like the frozen things, so I like those.
All I know is,
and it's actually good. So I'd keep it anyway.
You messing up my joke.
I'd eat it as well.
You messing up my joke.
My eyes look good in this frame.
You messing up my joke. Get out the.
Oh.
All I gotta say is I give it a. I give it a.
Are you wearing my shorts?
I give it a thumbs up.
And your shirt too.
A thumbs up. Yeah.
Thumbs up, man. Planet Fitness. We're not sponsored. We're not sponsored. We're not sponsored. Let me tell that now. We're not sponsored.
Give me my.
Yet.
It's over.
That tasted good.